to present it as like based, right? He's okay. So it is this clip. He is basically trying to present Benjamin Netanyahu defying Trump's orders as based to his audience, when in fact.
Again, they're
literally starts as a name now and then they're like, oh, we need to kill these terrorists. You created them.
Like, again, they're firing rockets into Israel. They are. They're firing rockets into. I hope he kills every single fucking one of the Hezbollah members in Lebanon. Every single fucking one.
Yeah, here he's trying to present it as like based, right? He's okay. So it is this clip. He is basically trying to present Benjamin Netanyahu defying Trump's orders as based to his audience, when in fact it's literally spoiling the fucking ceasefire deal that Trump put together. So his highest priority here is to defend Israel. Can't be stupid enough to be this kind of pro-Israel propaganda for free. He's finally found something he disagrees with Trump on. Why is your neck slouching? Is the suit sticking up? Is the suit sticking up? Anyway. All right. On that note, let's move on from this and let's talk about the White House press conference that Donald Trump did. He held a press conference at G7, and we'll cover this.
Accomplish everything and much more. Ending the current conflict, reopening the Strait of Hormuz.
I gotta pee.
And preventing Iran from ever obtaining a nuclear weapon. That's what it was all about. That was about 99%. Iran cannot have a nuclear weapon. They can't develop it, buy it. They can never have a nuclear weapon. At the same time, with this announcement, or close to it, as people started to think it was going to happen when Iran was making some very positive statements, the stock market has surged to record highs, picking up thousands of points over the last short period of time, thousands of points. And oil is dropping like it has never dropped before, at levels that went in numbers down $7, down $8. They've never seen anything like that. But if we didn't do this deal, we could have dropped more bombs for another 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 4 weeks, 2 years. You would never have the Hormuz Strait open. You would never have success. Your market would have, instead of going up at levels that nobody's ever seen before, would go down at levels that nobody ever saw before, maybe except for 1929 or whatever. And you know, all the tough guys don't realize that this wasn't a 3-month deal. This was years in the making. You know why? Because I was the one that killed General Soleimani. And if I didn't kill General Soleimani, we probably wouldn't be talking right now about this deal, because he was a mad genius. They never were able to replace him. But a lot of people forget that. The tough guys, you know, the tough guys that would drive the country right down the tubes. The past 2 days have provided a chance to discuss the details of this historic agreement with many of our closest friends and allies, including the G7 nations and many presidents and prime ministers. As you saw, Prime Minister Modi was here. We had a long talk. He's a great guy. They are thrilled that we made a deal, every one of them. There's not one nation that came to us and said, please, sir, keep dropping bombs on them. Please keep dropping bombs. The stupid people say that. But I'm thrilled to report, and by the way, those last 2 days were brutal. $200 million worth of bombs. And, you know, it is expensive too, by the way, aside from everything else. And they knew I was coming for a third night. We informed them we're coming for a third night. They didn't have their Navy, it's sunk. They didn't have their Air Force, it's gone, not one plane. They didn't have anti-aircraft equipment, so we got free reign. They didn't have their leaders. But they have a new group of leaders that I think is, actually, I think they're smarter. I think they're very smart. I think they're far less radicalized. And I think they're really good. They love their country. You know, you talk about regime change, nobody will say that, but I guess that's, look, their one set of leaders is all gone. Their second set of leaders is all gone. Their third set of leaders a little bit gone, but for the most part, and frankly, I think that's regime change. I think they're going to behave much differently. I think they see a different way of life that they were never exposed to. So the one thing I didn't want to see is I didn't want to see economic catastrophe. If you kept this going, that could have happened. But all I know is every time we talked about the
outfit
possibility
change.
of peace.
That's right, dude. Here at the HasanAbi broadcast, the most dynamic broadcast of all time, when I get bullied by my audience, outfit change. Just kidding. I just got these tailored and they just came in and I wanted to wear this anyway. I wanted to wear something cool for boots. This one was famously very big on me and I got it changed up. So now it fits. Fox News article about you. Hasan Piker claims Israel has no right to exist in its current form. Yep. The left-wing streamer compared the question to asking whether Nazi Germany or apartheid South Africa should have continued. It's existed for far longer than Israel has. Israel only existed since 1948. The archaeological record concerning Israel would disagree with you, Mr. Piker, hypocrisy hunter. Piker is a despicable misanthrope. I write that knowing all misanthropes are despicable. He's earned a badge of that, for which I do not have a better descriptive. Strange how Piker brings up all sorts of historical atrocities, but never brings up October 7th. I really thought that there would be... what is Western Journal? Oh, thank you. The fuck is Western Journal? Defending and advancing Western civilization? Okay. Are you the manager of the base department? No, this is the type of stuff. This is the type of commentary that I always, that I expect the Fox News audience to like low-key be on board with when they encounter it. Why are you posing for days when my wife can freely read it? Sorry. RIP to your marriage, big dog. RIP to your marriage, big dog.
The stock market shot up like a rocket ship. It never went down. They didn't like it. The people, you know, the stock market is more brilliant than anybody there is, including the people on the stage, other than me, of course. Let's see. I don't know. What do you think, Scott? Is the stock market more brilliant than you?
No, sir.
Oh, that's a terrible statement. All right. The stock market is quite brilliant. And every time we said something amazing, like we're going to settle, it would go up. And every time we said something negative, like, guess what, we're not going to be able to settle, it would go down very big, Peter, right? Very, very big. Tells you something. And you know, I've studied presidents, some good, some bad, some great. Not too many are great. And some really bad. We had one just recently. And the one president I did not
Joe
want to
Biden
be was
and
the
Barack
late, great
Hussein
Herbert
Obama.
Hoover. I didn't want that.
Very bad.
And who knows what would have happened. But bad things happen. So The past 2 days have provided a chance to discuss the details of the deal with the closest friends and allies, heads of countries. They were all here, a lot of them, far more than the 7, as you know, a lot of them. And they put out a statement. I think President Macron, who did a great job, by the way, him and Bridget, they did a great job, but they all put out statements saying they love this deal because they want to see it over. And they love the fact that the hormones, don't forget, if we were going to drop bombs, let's say we went another month, another 2, 3 months, maybe weeks, could be another 3 months, could be whatever. What do you have left? Got maybe nothing, but you don't have, the strait will never be open because people that own billion-dollar ships, these ships cost $1 billion. They don't like sailing ships or having their ships participate when you go up the coast and you go through the strait and there are rockets flying over your head. They want to protect their $1 billion investment. You wouldn't have oil for maybe years. These are stupid people. But nobody was tougher than me. Nobody hit Soleimani. You know, when I hit Soleimani, people thought that was the biggest thing to happen in the Middle East for 50 years. That was the biggest event.
Waiting for Hasan, what will he do when he's live? Is he gonna commentate on random videos? Go mold and cry, he can't keep getting away with it every time. Waiting for Hasan, painting his nails and playing ads. When will he stop getting bullied by his chat and Daph? His head's so small, just kidding, he's actually really tall.